most advanced product I'm going to show you today is already apparently rivaling the functionality of the $20,000 surveillance cables sold to the National Security Agency. Compared to that USB plug you just saw, this has three things that take it to the next level. So the first, most obvious thing is that to the untrained eye, it is invisible. You know, like, if weird things were happening to your computer and then
okay, it's not streaming right now.
you'd probably connect the dots and realize that this was the problem.
Hello guys, it's me June here again with another live stream today.
Which is pretty much an exact one-to-one of
I know it's 9 p.m. already, but this time it's gonna be a short stream because yeah.
It also still works as normal cables. So what do you think this is? Which one is USB cable? Are you sure? And a substance channel would be?
So
And Davidosi, thank you.
it looks like Windows 11 has been updated since today.
While I was doing some work with my friend Josh, and then just randomly out of the blue,
Security and feature updates. Yeah.
And sure enough,
It's still in the current version. It's in 23.8.2 still. Yeah.
So, this is the OMG payload interface. And all I really need to do here is to just type out what I want this computer to do. So, the first command I'm making here is G with a space, which is telling the computer to press Command and space to bring up the Spotlight search feature. And then I write a string, which prepares the computer to type out word for word what I'm going to write next, followed by the word Safari to get it to search for the Safari app. The word Enter, which tells the computer to then open that Safari app, at which point I want his internet. So let's just say that I wanted to post something incriminating. All I would need to do is to have GUIL or Command L, which will select the URL bar ready for typing, and then just use the string command one last time to get it to type in www.instagram.com. Hit enter, and we're in. It is game over. I even made another payload which uses Command and T to open a new tab, and then asks Google Translate to say this.
I'm watching you.
Horrifying stuff. You'll also see that I've added in a bunch of delays in between the main commands. Those are just there to give the computer time to finish one action before starting the next. Okay, so this is already kind of crazy, but there's more, because the second thing this can do is geofencing.
Alright.
And what that means is one of the things crammed into this end here is a wireless radio. And that wireless radio can look for other wireless radios. Or to put it another way, this cable knows the networks that are around it, and can therefore know where it is, and who's nearby. So you can make the cable arm itself in certain situations. For example, while someone is working on this, and then disarm itself as soon as they get back home. But the coolest, and the scariest part of this is the third thing, self-destruct. Because if there's one thing that makes these attack devices slightly less threatening, it's the fact that if one of them is found and identified, then it could start a trail back to the person who planted it. It's this idea that for most people, it wouldn't make sense to try and spy on someone because, you know, you might get caught in the process. But the self-destruct feature all I would have to do is to type the word self-destruct at the end of a payload, and the device completely wipes its internal memory.
Yes, I shared this is one of his 15 hours
Let's say that I
ago.
think the cable has been lost or compromised. It's also programmed such that I can remotely physically sever the
And I live
send the
streamed
commands that will disconnect the
probably like 9 hours ago, I think.
cable, which will be enough to make any average uninitiated consumer just assume that they broke it and to throw it away. That is good close to it. But now it is time for the God tier. This is the OMG USB adapter. And just before I show it to you, I do want to reiterate that I'm just as impressed with this company as I am scared by them. Like, on one hand, they make it very clear that they're selling the world's most dangerous USB devices at a 50th of their original cost, but at the same time, there is a legitimate benefit to this deal. Like, for example, law enforcement can use it to spy on predators and criminals. Aspirational security professionals can use it for training purposes, and one of the biggest uses of these attack devices is helping companies improve their own protection. The biggest thing that can make change inside a company is a legitimate attack, which these things could do in the wrong hands. Second
Okay.
this is which these could do in the right hands. Okay, so, what does this one do? Well, everything that the last device could, the payloads, the camouflage, the geofencing, the self-destructing, but on top of all of that, this particular adapter that I configured can also unlock. So when this is plugged into someone's machine, instead of just seeing the payload tab, I also have a keylogger tab, where I can intercept and record every single letter that this person types. You can already pretty much destroy someone with a default USB plug. But this is the nail in the coffin. This is going to give you all their banking details, so you can make online payments using their cards, their passwords, so you can remotely log into their computer while they're away from it. And it even means that you can then change those passwords so that these people are actually locked out of their own devices and their own accounts. How do you protect yourself from all this? Well, A, set your own cable, and only your own cable. B, if you do come home one day with a wire that looks a little different to the one you left with, then just change your passwords immediately. And C, I find this quite funny, but the same company who makes this kind of hardware does also sell a detector to prevent you from getting attacked. So that's also an option. Now, you might have also noticed with this video that I've experimented with a slightly different way of delivering the content. I've used a scene change every time I feel like you might have been staring at the same background for too long. I've got the opinion of people in the public to try and make it a more personal experience. And I tried to create a golden moment within this video by bringing together the topic of interest with human reactions from my team and an injection of humor. This is all stuff that I picked up from Thomas DeHare's storytelling through film classes on Skillshare, the sponsor of this video. And what struck me about this platform is just how efficiently you can learn stuff. There's no clickbait, there's no ads, and it's organized in such a way that you can learn a completely new skill in any topic from animation to marketing, start to finish in literally 30 minutes. So, why not make 2022 the year to become a master in something? Or, 100 different things. The first 1,000 of you to sign up using my code or by entering the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare to get started on my journey.
It all started here with Tara's little dress. Auntie Jan liked it so much, she wanted one too. All of her friends. And their friends. And their friends. But I couldn't find all of the friends. Every 2 years business there.
Let's get your business beyond YouTube together.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars? Wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so, you need StreamYard On Air. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce the launch of StreamYard On Air. StreamYard On Air is a live webinar platform. You can host a webinar, an event, or a live stream on StreamYard or on your own website. With a simple registration page, you can collect all of the emails and names of your viewers. Your attendees don't have to create an account, and they don't have to download clunky webinar software. StreamYard On Air is redefining webinar stability. This means it's as stable as platforms like YouTube Live, but with all the features of the webinar platform. Use the same StreamYard Studio that you know and love to create a highly produced, amazing quality webinar.
Hey guys, you all know that I usually don't destroy iPhones, especially brand new ones. They're one of the few pieces of tech I buy every year to, get this, use. But something felt different this time.
scared you and Androids, right? So,
Ah! There's been a breach in the ecosystem!
oh.
How could Apple do this to me? And that's when I realized you don't have to upgrade iPhones every year. What a crazy concept! And to prove my theory correct, I'm gonna be filming this entire video on my iPhone 14 Pro. Just like last year, except that was before it became obsolete. But I would rather use obsolescence than have my whole disfigured. I know this has been requested a lot, so for the first time ever, welcome to Phone Smashing iPhone 15 Pro. Probably the first time a tech discussion channel has ever considered doing anything like this.
Bro, he did something. I don't think he got this.
No! What's the point of being a YouTuber if you can't come up with any original ideas and no one respects you for your hard work? Wait. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple Inc. acknowledged tech YouTubers like me? I feel seen and inspired to come up with an idea no other tech YouTuber has thought of before. Durability test. Thanks, Tim Cook. You're welcome. Now buy more iPhones. I also bought the bigger version, so this video will be complete. What a sucker. In Tim Cook we trust. Not TikTok offensive. First original durability test. The band test.
Only
Now,
minus
we're not
one.
testing which phone is stronger, but to see if I'm stronger
Okay.
than jerry-rig everything. You wasn't able to break a 15 Pro, but showed the 15 Pro Max boss. Will I get similar results? Who's more of a man? Let's find out. Gloves for safety. 15 Pro first. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can conclude I'm just as strong as him so far. Now the Pro Max. 3, 2, 1. No! I can't believe it! I'll never be a real tech destruction YouTuber. Not just because I couldn't break a 15 Pro Max with my bare hands, but because this was the only original durability test I could come up with. Maybe I should just return them. They're still in perfect condition anyway. Or maybe I should do what all YouTubers do. Steal! Take inspiration from someone else! How else have people violated these phones? What? Someone made a music video with it? This I gotta see. I'm inspired! Let's make a music video with the iPhone 15 Pro just like how they did. By breaking things. She's lucky I don't sue. And we can see which one of these is tougher by the end. Thanks, Taylor Swift Light! 3, 2, 1, action! First up, I'm gonna take inspiration from the fly dinnerware scene, except I want the dinnerware to fly directly at the viewer. Let's see which iPhone can get this shot. 15 Pro. 3, 2, 1, action!
Just like on Windows 10. But on Windows 11, the Windows pilot button is on the right side now, just like the Windows 10. Yeah.
Ooh, things are starting off not well with the back glass cracked in multiple places and love the camera
Like,
lenses
how
slightly
does
cracked.
it change?
But everything
Well,
else
because
still
it's
appears to be
an
working
update.
fine.
It's an
15
update.
Pro Max. Action.
It's actually
Action.
an update.
3, 2, 1, action. That glass also cracked,
Oh.
but not as severely, and also the
This
camera
is
lenses are
okay.
still fine, and everything on the
Oh.
front works fine
Life
too.
for
So I have to give the
Santa.
first seat to the 15 Pro Max. Second up, I'm gonna copy the knife throwing scene, except I want the knives to fly directly at the viewer. Yeah, for safety and skill reasons, I'm just gonna drop the big knives on the phone directly. 15 Pro. 3, 2, 1.
Shopping duty again.
Are there any more than just brownie points? And they're ready to go.
Scan your club card to save with club deals, rewards, and much more. To earn the spot, find your wonderful new world.
Looking for new headphones? Check out PBTech, home to New Zealand's biggest range of headphones. Enjoy amazing low prices and get expert advice from our team. Check code PBTech and see how much you can save.
Just keeping an
Yeah, I was a little bit off, and it resulted in me not getting the shot. What? Oh, wait, no, it's still working. I thought I pierced the battery. I thought I was going to have another Microsoft Surface Duo situation. There he is. I doubt the video saved though, like shut off immediately. Whoa. Wow. I think it saved. The video did save, but it's kind of glitched and didn't capture the part I wanted it to catch. It goes right there, then no, what the hell? But as you can see, video still works, so it's good for more scenes. Let's go! What is the anatomy of this thing where I didn't hit the battery somehow? Okay, I know this is lame and unfair, but I just want the shot. I really don't want another Microsoft Surface Duo situation. 15 Pro Max. 3, 2, 1, action.
No, oh, so. Okay, let me end the stream right now. So, yeah, see you in the next
Look
stream.
right here, I
Bye.
think the knife landed between the titanium and the glass and just scratched both.